Hello, we are in the heart of summer now, and I do have your July board report. First of all, under consent agenda, we had bills totaling $20,510,332.27. Now this is higher than what we would normally see through regular months, but as we get into June and then we get ready to start the school year, we do have to buy a lot of supplies to kick the school year off. So as far as the time of the year compared to last year, this is very typical. We also had the approval to let bids for metal lathes at Van Horn High School. We are going to get 3 lathes for their metals program. This will be paid for out of career and technical ed money. And then also there's the approval to let bids for the boiler replacement at Christian Ott Elementary School. Under Superintendent's report, I did talk a little bit about summer school. It went very well, and thank you very much for all of our teachers that taught summer school this summer. Right at the end of summer school, the weather did get pretty hot. We did have the air conditioning go down at one of our elementary schools on the second to last day, but we made it through. And I also did talk about all of the building projects this summer, and coincidentally, one of the big things we're doing is replacing the AC units at a lot of the schools here in the ISD. Also, we are just wrapping up the auditorium renovations at Van Horn High School, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Very excited to welcome our kids and our teachers to that new space. Also, we do have work going on at Three Trails Elementary this summer. We are renovating the cafeteria as well as the gymnasium space, and this is our last school that we have to do the secured entry. So overall this summer, our building projects are going very well. Under new business, we did have the approval of the cash management resolution. This is something that we do every year, and what it does, it allows us to invest funds. It also says who can take care of transactions as far as banking here in the ISD. Item number 2 under new business is the approval to accept a quote for acoustical shells for our musical departments at our 3 high schools. We did go with Omni Partners Contract, the Winger Corporation, and this totaled $88,300.67. And if you don't know what an acoustical shell is, that is the apparatus that's behind our vocal kids, so that helps project the sound out whenever they're performing on stage. Item number 3 was the approval of the Kids Safari fee schedule. With us going to the 4-day week, we did adjust the prices down for that. So we did have quite a few adjustments for next school year. Item number 4 was the approval for the declaration of surplus items. This is something that we typically do about 4 times a year, and any items that we have here in the ISD that we need to surplus or dispose of, we do bring those to the Board of Education for approval to get rid of those. Anything that has value, we will put on govdeals.com. So if anyone is interested in anything, you know where to go to put a bid in on those items. Item number 5 is the approval of the adoption of Board of Education policies. Just as a recap, we are going with a different Ed Policy Service. We're moving to EGS, which is Ed Council Guide Service. So this is the second reading to implement all of those policies. So then to go along with all of those policies, we did have item number 6, which is the approval of the employee manual for this upcoming school year. And since we are changing policy services, we decided to go ahead and then try to coordinate our employee manual with that, so we are bringing that to the Board of Education. And then also included with this was item number 7, and that is the approval of the elementary, middle, and high school parent-student handbooks for this upcoming school year. And then lastly, we have the approval of the tax levy rate, and this will be set for Tuesday, September 12th, and that will occur at 5:45 prior to the regularly scheduled board meeting. So with that, that is your July board recap. I hope everyone's having a great summer, and before you know it, school will be upon us, and we're so looking forward to welcoming all of our students and staff back. So have a great summer.